One and only Scott McGillivray. Come on in here. We've got Shai, DeLuca-Tamasi. We've got Winston joining us today. Come on in, have a seat. Good. Mwah.
Well,
Very good to see you guys. It's been a while.
I'll kiss you guys later, don't worry.
Commercial break.
Not yours.
That's for you. That's for you. Catch it. So let's chat a little bit, guys. Winston, we're not used to seeing you on a Thursday.
No, it's my first time.
You don't usually come here on decor days, but today we're going to be talking about your decor. And you're sort of serving a double purpose. So
completely.
You've worked with Shai to do your own apartment, but you're also in that age bracket we're focusing on today, millennials.
I love it.
We want to talk a little bit about real estate and millennials.
Oh yeah, disaster.
Well, trouble.
Well, actually, you know, it is kind of disastrous because how can they afford in the market that we are in right now, and I'm talking about right across the country, coast to coast, are they buying anything, and do they want to?
Well, you know, we follow the trends, obviously, both real estate trends and the demographic trends. And millennials are a whole new group entering one of the most challenging real estate markets we've ever seen. And I think that's influencing their behavior as well.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're noticing is that they are a little more transient. They're not planting their roots at the moment, and they actually don't, for the most part, don't want to be stuck in certain situation. They want to be flexible. So there's a lot of renting going on with millennials. There's a lot of trendy design with millennials. Like they want something that's affordable, fun, super current, but that they can pick up and take it wherever they're going in a flash. So
right. Like even when it comes to cars, it's not so much about owning the car. Do you own a car, Winston?
I used to, not anymore.
You got rid of everything. You're a nomad now.
Yeah, our generation, we just don't like to commit. We don't like to commit. I was previously an investor in a place, and the market was just not susceptible. It's not conducive to any sort of good investment. So I wanted to put that same amount of money into something like my decor and things that I would bring with me and make my life more portable. And that's ultimately what the goal was with my new place.
That
Well,
is so interesting.
Like, it's a Toronto thing. It's new to Toronto actually because I lived in New York, and in New York it's all about that. Nobody really owns, especially in the younger. I'm just going to pretend I'm a millennial too. So nobody owns in my age group. But you know, it's all about the renting, and now it's coming up to Toronto, and people are seeing it as something that's kind of like odd and different, or across the country. But you know what I find most shocking is you'll be in neighborhoods that it used to be all condominiums or homes, and you see apartments going up that are only rentals. They're brand new, beautiful, and you think they're condos, but they're apartments for rentals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the market is keeping up for what the demand is.
Absolutely.
And if the demand is rentals, then they're going to make really nice rentals.
I mean, it's hard to say what comes first, the chicken or the egg in this scenario, because I really feel like millennials are adapting to the reality, which is, you know, 20 years ago, someone in their 20s might have been able to afford a place and have a down payment, whereas now it's getting to the point where you don't have a lot of choices. When the average home price is over $600,000, it's like, well, I think I'll be a rental. That's not like a conscious decision you're making because you want to be a renter. It's like, I think I can afford to be a renter, right? That's the decision that's being made.
It's a bit of both, but even when it comes to, you know, like Uber Eats, you want the food to be sort of disposable fast, fresh, the cars to be, you know, auto share and those programs. And it is true, you don't know which came first, but it's sort of working out. You know, each is adapting to the other.
Yeah, and I think ultimately, too, it goes to speak to the lifestyle of millennials. Millennials aren't really holding on to careers and jobs as long as people in previous generations would have. So, you know, it's kind of
folks.
It's a freelance world we're in, and teens want to be able to, teens and millennials and 20-somethings want to be able to kind of uproot and pick up and perhaps move to a different city and really try new things.
So this is one thing that millennials maybe won't be doing, and it's buying an income property that's a cottage. If you're not buying the initial home, you're probably not buying the second property. I want to talk a little bit about income property on vacation.
Yes.
Which is one of your shows, Scott.
Yes.
We've got a shot from one of the episodes.
Okay.
And I know these two and love them to pieces, Roz Weston and Catherine.
Absolutely.
And a snake.
A snake
That's
underneath
a snake?
their vacation home there. That was pretty awesome. And we were, it was actually a fairly large snake. And
It's huge.
Roz was crying a little bit because he was scared. It's
That's
all right.
what Roz would do.
We comforted him. But, you know, it's interesting. I've been doing the show Income Property for 11 seasons, and we wanted to mix it up and make it fresh. And so this last season, we did a few vacation properties in the series. They did extremely well.
Yeah.
We got a great response from the viewers. So I said, let's just do this whole season on vacation rentals. So this entire season that's coming up is all vacation properties. And you know what? It's funny because you talk about the fact that, you know, affording a second property or a vacation home is not within reach of a lot of individuals. However, the opportunity with these properties is quite lucrative because millennials, again, they're not just renting homes, they're renting vacation properties. And
That's
the
true.
trend is that you can make a lot of money off of these with all the different portals that are out there to rent them now.
That's true. I mean, we rent cottages all summer long, so it makes a lot of sense. You can make good money.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
That's what he's talking about.
Also, a couple of other shows, because this guy is not busy enough, apparently. Home to Win.
Home to
That's going to be
Win.
coming up very soon.
That's a huge show that we're doing with every host of HGTV. We all got together. We're working on one property.
Yeah.
Total nightmare, right? Total nightmare.
And what is it, an ego nightmare? Or
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I mean,
construction nightmare?
we don't all
there.
see eye to eye, but we're working together, and it's that's a big show that's coming out this summer.
Right, and moving the McGillivrays.
And moving the McGillivrays, which is a natural sort of thing that happened, and we decided to film it. So my family and I are finally moving. As you
Yeah.
know, we've been in this home for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Bought it when
It's
I
been a
was
while.
like 26 years old, and now with kids and a family, we're moving on.
Nice.
And you're going to see exactly what we're doing.
There's going to be no drama there.
No,
None.
No.
That's going to be awesome.